All right, you guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to have you here today. I want to go ahead and say if this video seems a little off, it's because I already recorded it, realized I didn't turn my microphone on. So here we are for round two. Round two is never as good as round one, but we're going to give it our best shot. Today we're going to look at a video that was going viral from a leftist who is questioning why everyone is so shaken up by Charlie Kirk. She seems to be presenting some semi-good faith questions at the very least, so I'm going to try and answer them, but I'm a bitch, so I'm probably going to be bitchy. I apologize. I'm just going to apologize in advance. Before we dive in, though, this is your reminder to subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. If you want to follow me on any other social medias, those are linked down below, as always. And without any further ado, let's dive right in.
Is it just me, or are you also surprised at the amount of MAGA people coming out of the woodworks? Like people you would have never thought were MAGA or kept their mouth shut in the past, but somehow Charlie Kirk is now the line, and now that he's not here, people are becoming very vocal on social media platforms when they were silent before. What is it about this particular person that's their line in the sand?
Okay, so I want to pause here and address some of the things that she's presented so far. First of all, I want to go ahead and say the particular wording of all of these people who kept their mouths shut before is wild, but it is in line with typical leftist posturing of they're holier than thou and therefore deserving to run their mouths on social media, and if you're conservative, then how dare you even look in their direction. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say there's something about watching an innocent man get assassinated in front of your eyes that radicalizes you. There's something about watching somebody who did nothing except say, come debate me and have a conversation, get murdered for the very sin of saying debate me and come have a conversation, that makes you go, you know what, maybe this is worthy of speaking up over. You know what, maybe I owe it to Charlie Kirk, or I owe it to America, or I owe it to myself to not be scared to voice my opinions because of psychos like you. Maybe we should stop letting these people here think that they are in the majority. I don't know where they got that idea. They lost the popular vote back in November, but I think it's time that they be reminded that they are in the minority. They're loud and they're obnoxious, but they are in fact in the minority. Most people do not think that what happened was acceptable, and I think that that's the second part of this, is that not only did we watch this innocent man get murdered in cold blood, but then we watched psychos like this lady, maybe she didn't, I don't know, but she seems like the type, we're not gonna lie here, celebrate that on TikTok. So yeah, there's something about all of those factors when brought together, individually also, that makes you willing to not sit silently anymore. How's that for an answer? Let's continue. Let's see what else she has to say.
I am genuinely asking that question because I'm not completely understanding it. I understand that some people view him as some kind of decent debater, which is confusing to me because he basically just used all logical fallacies in a debate, and he never entered into any kind of good faith debate from anything I've ever seen. So he's not a good debater. He had terrible views that were incredibly racist, homophobic, misogynistic, and dangerous in general. So please help me understand. What am I missing?
The absolute irony of her accusing Charlie Kirk of not entering into a debate with good faith and then proceeding to call him a racist, misogynist, homophobe. What other buzzwords did she use? I think she missed a couple. She didn't use transphobic. I'm really surprised at that. She must have forgotten. It must have slipped her mind. But the irony of making those two statements back to back truly is mind-boggling. I will say this. I already made a video debunking all of these common lies that have been spread about Charlie. It is linked in the bio below if you want to go check that out. But my advice to this woman would be stop watching 6-second clips of him online. Stop watching these tiny moments completely devoid of context and go listen to a full debate that he has had. Go listen to these conversations that he has with college students, because now, of course, there are those moments where he is met with vitriol, that he is met with aggression, and even in those moments, he tends to keep his cool for the most part, but he's also a human, and sometimes he fires back. But for the very most part, when people come to him in good faith, he gives good faith in return, and he'll press you. He'll ask you questions. He'll try and get you to understand where your logic is flawed. But he does do it in good faith. So I'm going to go ahead and ask that you provide some examples of these logical fallacies or bad faith arguments, because I think the one presenting a bad faith argument here is you. So I don't know. I hope that this helps. You say you're asking in sincerity. So here's a sincere answer. Go check him out and give him a fair shot. Stop listening to the media. Stop listening to left-wing pundits call him a Nazi and a racist, and go listen to him. You can disagree with him, of course, but that does not mean what he's saying is violent, and that does not mean what he is saying is deserving of death. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. How would you respond to this girl? Leave it in the comments, and I will chat with you guys next time.